Alright, so this is probably my second time in a GT3. Second or third time, I think. I think the first time I was in... It was the third time. First time I drove the M6, second time the Ferrari. Now I'm going to try the Lamborghini, and I'll try out that Monza here. I'm excited to try this car, I must admit. So I've heard someone drove this before and they absolutely hated it. So we're just going to make sure we got soft tyres on actually. Come on, hurry up. Edit set up. Soft tyres, soft tyres. Take a bit of fuel out so it's not a heavy beast. 35 litres. Good to go. Save that setup. Let's go. Here we go then. Okay, so, oh my god, that's some big hands. Oh my god, there's some seriously big hands. I think I'm sitting too close to the steering wheel. Hold on a sec. Let's adjust the seating position here. That's a bit better. Let's just get back a bit more. I like that digital readout there. That's good. No, I want to go up, not back. Okay, that's better. Let's go. Oh, I need my pit lane speed limit on. That's it. I do like this whole manual driving. Look, you can drive anywhere you want. You can turn your pit lane speed limit off whenever you want as well, but I don't do that because I'll get penalties and stuff. I'm not sure if that affects my driver rating. It's only time trial, but pit lane on or off, pit limiter off. That sounds a lot like the Audi R8 GT3. Stay inside the white lane. We've got cold tyres. Let's not forget, so we'll take it easy on the first lap. Oof. I do love the way this feels. I love the way it feels over the curbs as well. It's a lot smoother. It's not as harsh. God, I can feel every single bump in the steering wheel as I'm going over it. That is brilliant. Oof, that is absolutely brilliant. It's even tiny little bumps. Locking up the front there, not good. Bear in mind, I've only played about 20 minutes of this at the moment. And I'm loving the new game at the moment, I really am. And I think the new GT3 Championship is going to be brilliant, I think, with the amount of cars we have, the amount of new tracks we have. The drivability seems a lot easier than what it did in Project Cars 1 as well. The drivability, I mean, I've just come out on default setups here and the car feels planted. But it does feel like it moves around under braking a lot as well. Yeah, I can feel the wheel, whoa, wanting to kick me out there. Yeah, I can feel every bump just wants to push you off, but this game does feel like it rewards the smooth drivers, so I've literally just jumped in this car and I just feel really good in the car. And when you're braking, the wheel just wants to, it's just moving under braking. It's lovely. It's really nice. That was the wrong gear going through there, so I'd shift halfway through the corner. See if we can set a lap time then. The gears are not set up correct either. I'm nowhere near. I should be hitting 6th gear already. Too low revs, so I need to adjust those gears. Nowhere near hitting top revs at the moment. Yeah, it's just lovely. You can feel the wheel really tightening up over those bumps as well. Locking up the front right there as well. You can hear which one you're locking up, which is really good. That was the front right hand side I was locking up there. And then as I was turning into the corner, the front left locked up a little bit. You can feel it on the wheel as well, but you can also hear it. When you've got your headphones on, you can hear which wheel is actually oi! Hit the curb. A bit too hard there. You can also adjust the fuel mapping as well in the car. So you click a button on the steering wheel, you adjust your brake bias, your fuel mapping down to normal, rich, which is good. So if you're running behind someone and you want to catch them up, switch it to rich, or if you want to save some fuel, switch it to normal. That's a good little feature they've added in there, really good. And even just the little details. On the left hand side of my steering wheel you'll see a little tether, a little tether holding onto the roll cage there. That's for the window net, that is, on my left. That's actually moving around. Last year in the Cadillac I was driving, there was no movement of that at all, so they've just, even little things like that, you can see the tether on the left there moving around. I love that. Small details. There's an onboard camera on my car as well, just on the right hand side of the screen, top right hand side of the screen you'll see there's an onboard camera. Just the attention to detail I think they've got with these, in these cars, is good. It's really good. The colours are less vibrant as well, so it's more sort of real to life what you'd see, as opposed to these really bright, stupidly bright colours. I think the track isn't as dark. And track evolution comes into play here as well, so the more you drive around the track the more lines you see. It's just, but in general the gameplay of it, I'm loving this car actually. I really like it. It feels really nice. And apart from hitting the curb a bit too hard, I've not actually put a foot wrong. So this is and this is on default setup, so hopefully this is going to really benefit the guys that aren't as quick as last year. This will benefit those guys, I think. But also one other thing, oh, hit the grass. One other thing I've noticed is the speed of the cars. When you're in Project Cars 1, when you're driving in the in-car camera like this, sometimes when you're driving down the straight you can see that you're doing 100 mile an hour, 120 mile an hour, but it looks like you're doing 200 mile an hour. It's a bit silly. And this, they've slowed it down a bit in the cockpit, which is much better. It gives you more time to see the apex of the corners, more time to react, and anyone that's raced on these games before will know what I'm talking about. It doesn't look as fast looking out the cockpit window, which is nice. But yeah, no, I'm really impressed with this. Really impressed. This is nice. Nice to drive. 1 minute 51.8. Let's just do one more lap. Let's really push this lap now. Let's see what split times we can get. First split time I believe is coming up under the bridge here. Or is it out of the first chicane? I can't quite remember. I think it is under this bridge just here. Let's see what split time we get. Let's use some of the curbs. Yeah, so you can't go over the curbs too much, but it's 0.6 up. Oh, a bit of understeer, understeer, understeer. Yeah, this is really nice. Good thing about this one as well, I've just touched that gravel there. It didn't suck me into the gravel like the stupid Project Cars 1 gravel. Project Cars 1 gravel would just suck you in, and that would be your race over. Pointless. Oh, I've hit the grass there. See, look, you can get yourself out of trouble now, which is really nice. You start to lose the back end and you can get yourself out of trouble. That's good. Let's see if we can hit a 50.9. We need to get another 2/10 through this last corner here and we'll get a 50.9 out of it. Car needs some serious setup work on it though, because I've got too much understeer at the moment, but it does feel really good. Like the wipers, you can hear the wipers as well. You can actually hear that wiper going. Tiny details like that, it's brilliant. And I believe that was an invalidated lap anyway. But yeah, it's good. Right, let's stop the car. Really good. I really like this. It's going to be a quality game with some upgrades.